ball's incomplete.
Yeah,
He's trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And now it's second down.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And they work this well upfield.
Brick tackle trucking. Hold on. Hold on. Baby. Your chain.
Across the 45.
I should have used it more.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. This is caught by Williams. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. On play action, it's Mahomes. Looking deep downfield. In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And the return will stop right around the 25. They told us repeatedly earlier in the week in our meetings, we need some plays from our defense here on the road early. They got one.
And don't think they were above all week long pointing out to their defense that the other defense is rated higher than them. You're going to let that happen, guys?
Kyler can throw dives,
They
bro.
responded to the challenge.
That's not even why I got him.
Completion.
That's not even why I got him. I just want to show you that he's like a Patrick Mahomes and a Lamar Jackson. Look at the Patrick Mahomes right here. Look at the Patrick. Oh, what?
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
That was the most luckiest. You know that. Yes, he's super fast. He's like Lamar Jackson. Look, fuck. I just gotta get over. Yeah.
On third down, dancing to his left. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, first down.
He's hecka fast.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now
I know that's. I mean, I heard you was getting Lamar Jackson. That's all I was gonna get him. I said, that's not gonna happen.
And that is gonna be
you got no. Let's finish the game.
36 yards on the play. A one-handed catch, that's one thing, but with a defender right there, that was a heck of a play.
It used to be that one-handed catch was instinctive in a game. Now it's a practiced move. They work on it before, after, during practice sessions. It becomes part of their repertoire, and it pays off.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
No, his use is like kind of weird.
We've seen this once earlier on this drive.
Yeah, and so now 2 times this has happened. Do you adjust something?
Yeah, I think you do. I think you got to start thinking about your rush lanes. Try not to either get too wide or too narrow.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Punching it.
All right, hold on. Let me just do one more thing. One more thing. Just let me do one more thing.
As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter.
All right. Come on, pick a play.
Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And he takes off with it. It's a fake.
Oh, got him.
And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went
one more thing.
I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Oh,
yeah,
I messed up.
Who was ever going to try to do this? In fact, I couldn't wonder. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake.
Yeah, go get Lamar Jackson.
Yard line to try and pick up.
No. I'm gonna make a game. I already made it. Whoever makes it first, I'm already done. I'm gonna use Lamar.
Give me that work and I can sell it. I put it on the line like I ain't selfish, nah. The story flip if I let you tell it. Put my heart and soul in so you feel it. I ain't never faking, I'm the realest since Tupac in the prison, man, claiming his innocence. Currently, I'm the greatest rapper in a sense. But any currency, I'm still guaranteed my wins. This is coming from within, I stuff for real, I don't pretend. When the OG spilling knowledge, bet it's best you soaking it. I'm a prophet to them scholars, got them chakras opening. Got them fixing up their octaves, now they truly focused in. I'm seeing 2020 visions.
No pass.
Daily manifesting on my
Like a bat.
Best to keep it neutral, got my own religion. The brainwash, gotta make your own decision. My word is James Bond, I stay on a mission. Coming for the top position, ain't no competition, man. Pull up in the top is missing, the opposition ain't. All that lane switching, this is what the game is. It's the young, incredible, honestly unforgettable. You a joke like your belly show. This so perennial, do this for my millennials. I be murdering any flow. I just had to let you know. It's the young, incredible, honestly.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at newly named State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. So this was the scene a moment ago. Cards get set to match up with the Baltimore Ravens. Here's the kicker, Zane Gonzalez, ready to get this one started. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Hold on.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. Forced out to his left. And some space here. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down.
You gotta do something right quick. There we go. Come on, bro. All right.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
Hold on.
Single. I got 83.
I want you to
Jackson from the shotgun. Steps away to his left. Thrown across his body, and it's intercepted. Picked off right around the 43. And he will score. Touchdown, Cardinals. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Okay, they went for the fake off of the extra point attempt. It's a long way to go, and they didn't get there. Didn't get it completed successfully. Did someone dare them to do that? Did someone double dog dare them?
I was going to ask you, maybe they saw something on film, but do you see something on film with those to try something from the 15 on a PAT? I don't know.
The only thing they needed to see on film there was a snap, a hold, and someone kicking the ball ball through the post.
Now Jackson on first down. Catch is made by Marquise Brown. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. The Ravens get a new set of downs. Give them 17 on that pickup. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. Being chased out left. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Going the other way. He's at the 40. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. In their locker room, they've got a sign that says defense wins championships. And, Charles, they pointed to that this week, said that has to be us. Looking good early.
I like how you saw that because of the bold letters, right? You saw the emphasis that they...
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Jalen Ferguson came in there hard on the blitz and got him down 9 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Flush to his right, and he's going to keep it here. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Murray now to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Christian Kirk, the man he was looking for, but it'll be second and goal. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. Second and goal. To throw is Murray. Buying time to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Now after the sack, here's third and goal from the 20. Murray now, third and goal. Under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Talk about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on third down. Maybe a little fortunate there. That was leaking a little, maybe leaking a lot, but he got it.
Yeah, he actually was able to make it work. How about the body language, though, right? As he watched that ball leak to the right, trying to bring it back in, and had just enough to get it done.
Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up first and 10, just shy of midfield at the 48. Here's Jackson, and that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's second down.
The beauty of being able to play his own defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
To throw once more on second and 10. Jackson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. Well, they tried to swing it out left into the flat. Complete, but really nice open field tackling.
And they played that one like a great boxer. They were on their toes on that one. They weren't back on their heels reacting to the play. No, they saw it, came right for it, and made a nice tackle for lost yardage.
16 yards on that one at a Raven first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10. To throw again is Jackson. Flushed out right. Looking sideline, incomplete. He was trying to get it to Seth Roberts. And it's second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up second and 10. Jackson now. Going to throw again. Dancing to his left. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the first. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Willie Snead there to make the grab as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle third of the field.
And that's really difficult to do because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
Tucker with the extra point, and that will get him one closer. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had a field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
Yeah, no quarterback ever goes out there saying, hey, let's get 3, right?
Not one that I've ever met.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 18 on that one, and the Cardinals have a first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Murray now. He'll buy some time right. Open man is Kirk, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. A big pickup of 38.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty, excited about. But big plays, let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great, and what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big gain. The loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Again, they'll throw with Murray. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jalen Ferguson gets him for a loss of 5. He is so tough to handle on the blitz, and that's Exhibit A. To throw, it's Murray. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Charles Clay there to make the grab. And the Cardinals push further out in front. There was a lot of zip on that pass, and baseball might have called that a frozen rope.
I like it when you bring the diamond into the game. I'm going back to the gridiron. Had some heat on that bad boy. Sometimes you throw a touchdown pass, and sometimes
you throw, what, a touchdown strike?
There you go. That's my man, in concert.
And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? Yeah. You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll roll him out right. Now he's going to throw it back deep over the middle. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target. And that takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. From the gun, it's Jackson, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down. Not much going on this drive. Looks like they're going to have to punt it away, CD.
And right now, I know a lot of their fans are screaming for the OC to change things up, get away from what he...
And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory.
It's still a pick.
Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. Picked off by Byron Murphy. And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. That interception sets them up beautifully already in the red zone.
And you can hear it all the way up here. Oski, everyone turned to block, find a spot, and now they're set up inside the red zone for their offense.
Forced out to his left, and now he's going to use his legs. Murray fighting, lost the football, and it's picked up by the Ravens. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. He had gained really good yardage, but that's what you tell your quarterbacks, right? Get down after you've got the run.
You don't have to prove your toughness. I think that's what a lot of coaches are trying to preach to their guys. Get the yardage, get down, protect the football, and protect yourself from extra hits as well.
Sliding up, and he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line.
Yes, sir.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down. To throw is Jackson. And he's not going to get away. The rush was too strong, and this is going to wind up a safety. And you know, the man who sat in my chair the last few years, he has a theory. These plays, these safeties, they're so rare. Maybe they should be worth more than 2, maybe 4 points.
I think he's got a great point. I really do, Brandon. But I would go ahead and up into 6. I'm a former defender. To me, that's like scoring a touchdown.
Easy now. I'll go 4. I don't know about 6.
Come on. Come up to 6.
A lot of points. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
You should play that
and they'll
B-boy
be looking to atone for last time's mistake of fumbling inside the red zone. Certainly they don't want to do that again.
And so much emphasis placed on red zone offense. I mean, you have periods devoted in practice. Touchdown, Cardinals!
Kyler Murray with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals push further out in front. So an electrifying run there as he calls. And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. There he goes right side. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
You get a blue one, too.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. An incredibly short kick fielded way up there. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
How you like that blitz one?
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time they surrendered the safety, we know they don't want to do that again.
That is just one of those amazing scores that we get. And it's just so strange to see that go up on the board. And then you got to make sure that that doesn't happen to your team again. They've got to take care of the ball.
But boy, it juices up the defense.
Oh, without a doubt. That's a great way to score some points.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. Jackson throwing again. Rush coming, and he's taken down.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
When you get the ball, you
Jackson now. And he's got Snead. Past the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Willie Snead with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Ravens cut into that lead.
Hey, but you turn your mic.
The plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys. It certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee.
All that stuff he was talking to. Why are you not talking?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Murray again, 2nd and 10. Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. They find some open field here. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one good for 26 and a
You're not
first
using
down.
Lamar Jackson. I'm using Murray. Murray is overpowered.
Murray now on 1st down.
You don't even have time to give it to your teammates.
Pressure right.
That's it.
And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down.
I'm about to show that arm swing. Watch this.
Back to the air on second down. It's Murray. There goes a deep ball. End zone.
That's a dot.
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. From the gun on third down, Murray. Flush to his right. He may try and run for this.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
We can hit a 62.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt.
Catch it, Pat.
And this one will not work out. It is incomplete. It would have been a long field goal. The fake doesn't work out. And the Ravens are going to get the football back. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
Watch his blitz.
Play action. It's Jackson. Rolling to his right. He's going to take off with it. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he gets this one down to the 24. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports.
Let me blitz you right quick.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights in an hour.
That blitz is crazy.
They sack him back right around the 30.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, Tampa's been on constant duress.
Jackson hits and he lost the football. And the Cardinals have got it. Go the other way. The 30, 20, 10. And they bring this one home. A scoop and score. A fumble recovery touchdown for Arizona. So that is now 2 fumble return touchdowns. And you talk about something that's going to drive a head coach crazy.
Without a doubt. But for the defensive guys, once you do it once, you create a frenzy. Everybody wants to get involved, and they got it done a second time.
Let me show you how to do it.
Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to an even 20.
All you have to do is go to formation and then go all the way down, and it says special.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
That's how you just get the blitz.
And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Formation, go down, special teams.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Okay. And a first half that really has not been kind to them. A late opportunity here to maybe make some inroads on this deficit before half.
And this drive is going to go a long way towards telling us whether they actually have a chance to come all the way back in this game or not.
They're throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Now it's Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked by Deontay Thompson. And the return will stop right around the 25.
Look, so look. You press formation, go all the way down and set special teams. That's how you do it. That's how you do the all-out blitz.
You're searching for what reason, what's going on out there. It's not just maybe the defense is playing well. Is this horoscope ball? Is biorhythm?
You went horoscope on us, David.
Well, I was thinking maybe REM sleep was off. I'm trying to come up with something.
Anything, right? And he's taken down, trying to do a little too much, getting outside of the pocket, and it results in a sack. Michael Pierce, in all of his 340-pound glory, gets the sack. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete. He was looking for Charles Clay as tight end. And it's 3rd down. The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Throwing now is Murray. Flushed out right.
Yeah, you thought.
And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Now look at this, 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it.
We don't care.
Murray and company going for it.
We respect our defense enough to go.
And he's got his man. It's the tight end Clay. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Charles Clay. with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals push further out in front. Gonzalez now to add the extra point.
I missed.
And it's no good. Oh, he misses the extra point, and our score stays right where it is. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
It don't matter. We don't need them.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10, right at the 50-yard line. Throwing is Jackson. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
Last play.
Being chased out left.
Hit sticker. Boom. Hit sticker.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
And we give
all right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The Cards with the lead, and they will get this football first as the second half gets started.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. On the toss play, this is Drake. And the play goes nowhere, losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Murray is doing
on 2nd and 12. Murray, he'll try and run it, finding some room at midfield. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the 1st down on a 13-yard run.
This is the guy. No cap.
Murray now on 1st down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Murray looks to throw again, 2nd and 10. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3, but now it's 3rd down.
Looked to me like they adopted what my kindergarten teacher always said. If at first you don't succeed, try again. And finally, able to hold him in check. He'd been carving him up running the ball.
That's the first time I think I've seen where the coverage was good downfield and they accounted for him and stopped him.
Get out of here. It's 39 to 13. You don't even have that.
Emphasis on making sure they knew where he was when he decided to take
off. That's a knock.
And able to find Kirk complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 45 yards, as his guys continue to pour it on.
Get out of here. It's 45-19.
Back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Have 3 touchdown passes. You're right. He
don't even have Madden.
Are they doing anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here at half 2.
Try and get things.
And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Buda Baker with a pick. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Do the blitz back to me.
Man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time.
Just do the blitz.
It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Charles Clay. 38 yards.
I'm sorry.
And the Cardinals turning that interception into a touchdown. Gonzalez to add the PAT.
Nobody could get him.
And all he
might
takes
score
off
100
with
on
it,
him,
it's a
bro.
fake. There he goes right side. And they're just not going to let up as he is into the end zone here for 2 more. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. Whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given them that type of field position. The advantage is switched to their opponent.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson on the move to his left.
Probably get some fumble.
The quick feet by Jackson. And he will score. Touchdown, Baltimore. Lamar Jackson, 37 yards. And the Ravens, they claw one back. And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off, too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice game.
I just want to
Very nice
happy
run,
with
and
that.
it turns in to 6 points. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And last time out, another touchdown. And I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the 4th quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you, because this one's just about decided. But you know who benefits from all those empty seats? You and me, trying to get to the airport. The roads will be fairly clear by the time we have to leave the booth.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. Now a play fake here on first down. And again, he'll give it to Fitzgerald. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That is now 19-yard gains on back-to-back plays. First down, Murray. A double team, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I knew what I should have did.
The rookie was trying to push it downfield, but the safety bit him.
And he'll learn that you have to hold the safety. And you do that with your head movement, your eyes, sometimes your shoulders.
Let's get to him here. He's brought down for a sack. Cassius Marsh picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. He'll run it. The ball comes out, and this one will kick out of bounds, so they'll hold on to it inside the 10-yard line. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's 3rd down. There's Jackson on 3rd and long. He'll buy some time right. He opted to go with the scramble, gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
He certainly had plenty of success running the ball. Right now, I'm getting
this kid thinks he can beat
he's
you,
looking
bro.
to take off and run every time he steps back.
But they did a nice job there collapsing on him and holding him to a short gain. They'll indeed go for it with Jackson. They'll roll him out right. He's going, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Robert Alford. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
We don't chill on
It's real simple to say from here, but we know that sometimes as a quarterback, you've got to know when to say when and just throw it away. Flushed out to the right, tries to make something out of nothing here, and he winds up floating one downfield that gets intercepted.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot.
All you need is 30 yards and then you use it.
Throwing again on second down. Murray, he's got a man complete. It's Clay. That catch good for only a yard, and it'll be third down.
And, partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
He can run for it, and he will. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Taking it in from the 20. And the Cards use the short field to their advantage as and Ollie takes off with it. It's a fake. And did he get the football to break the play? No, he did not. They'll say he's out of bounds shy of the goal line, and they'll be denied on the two-point conversion. Gonzalez now to kick this one away. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he'll take this across the 25. A couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the interception, just any interception,
I'm going to chill out on the blitz.
A bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. So here's a first and 10
you
at
got your
the 38.
X-Factor? Oh, yeah. You about to lose that X-Factor. You about to lose that. Lose it. Let's go. No more X-Factor.
And he goes down.
No more.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback, almost no matter the situation.
You got to
this case,
10
though,
yards.
I think he's got to make a decision.
That's the easiest X-Factor I've seen.
Pressure gets to him again.
That right
We're
now,
not even.
that's a defeated team out there.
I'm not even doing the all-out blitz. I'm doing like
hands on
4 people that are
heads
blitz.
low. It's just been
See, like everybody, it's only 4 people blitz.
Right from the word go.
Thank you.
Here's another interception.
He won't take it. He's taking it all the way.
And he will score. Touchdown Cardinals. Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick 6 makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
Whoa, somebody got the X
talking with a guy.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for him.
That's a dot. Get in there.
And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead.
He got in there.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6.
He get paid.
Kick is away. This is taken about 7 yards deep.
Thank you.
And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 at the 9-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark.
We're not even all out blitzing.
That's not what they got, though.
We only send it 1, 2, 3.
We
only send it 5 people.
Points on the board.
The throw there finding its way to Boyle. And he gets it to the 30 when it's all said and done. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones in a first down.
Okay. You're not getting that. Ever. Believe that.
Jackson on first down.
Whoa.
He goes full extension, and he's got it. That's good for 28 yards.
Hold up.
Press coverage on the outside, and for defenders, that's the ultimate risk-reward. If you take the risk, can you reward yourself by keeping them on the line of scrimmage?
Hold up.
No,
Wait a
not
minute.
on that one.
I just got to
step on them.
That's
Not
a
just
cheat.
a matter of running the ball out there for them to go get it.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw is Jackson. To throw again. Buying time to his left.
Give me the ball.
And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 27-yard line.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back.
Now Jackson on first down.
Yes, sir.
And he's going to keep it
Yes,
here.
sir. Yes, sir.
He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took
You don't got no dots. You don't got no dots.
Goodness,
but you don't got no dots.
Interception. Picked by Deontay Thompson.
But you don't got no dots.
He's got daylight. He's at the 30. And they will score. It's a pick six for the Cardinals touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
It's not enough time.
With an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
It's not enough time.
Oh, it's a fake. They'll try and throw for it.
It's already on YouTube,
and
bro.
This is incomplete.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kicking it through the
Now you got all the
Come on,
excuses
man.
in the
Put that in
world.
mothballs. Come on. Come on. Don't do that.
Put that in mothballs.
Yeah, preserve that for it. That's
I'm not either.
relic.
We hopped on at the same time. I was playing Fortnite.
You want to rub it in a little. You fake it when he snapped it from the 3. But
We
from the 15,
literally came.
mothball that bad boy, just like my grandmother had.
Yeah,
in her
Like,
attic,
we playing
stuff like
GTA,
that.
and I was playing Fortnite.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now, first and 10 at their own 19-yard line. Dancing to his left. And now he's going to use his legs. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was not a bad scramble there on first down. He didn't force it, nor did he throw it away. He was able to take off, and now he made it a very manageable second and short.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson escaping the pressure right. Open receiver, that's Hayden Hurst, the tight end. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter.
You better run the ball.
Has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. Now Jackson. And he's got Snead. Willie Snead all alone. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man.
And that touchdown, well, it barely puts a dent in this lead. And unfortunately, I'm having too many flashbacks right now. I remember getting beat down like this playing before.
Oh, yeah? College, high school?
College. Not a heck of a lot of fun. I still remember playing and trying to tackle an elusive tailback who ended up scoring 4 touchdowns, 226 yards. He scored so many times and had so many great runs, I knew every note to their school's fight song.
But that ice bath felt extra cold afterwards, too.
Oh, no, there was no ice bath. You just tried to get out of there before the reporters got to you.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. When do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game for the team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. You know, these guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they will take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
They go play action here on first down. Flush to his right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Fourth quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Flushed out right. He may try and run for this. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Able to find a lot of empty space there, picking up the first down at a 21-yard gain. Now Murray. It's another big hitter there. This one good for 18.
I think a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, the ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then it's fair game for the defense.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Drake, this is all you.
They'll try again with Drake.
Drake.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals. Gonzalez now to add the extra point.
I have 80 points.
And oh, he takes off with it. It's a fake. And now off to the races down the right side. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. And this one recovered by the hands team for the Ravens. Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of an anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Forced out to his left. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Robert Alford that time on the great coverage. Oh, wait, hold everything. A timeout has been called. Seemingly silly with 1 second remaining in this game. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Nobody's
one last shot for Jackson. He's going to let it fly.
That's a kick. That's a kick.
And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game.
You trying to hop on Fortnite? Hold on. Somebody sent me a friend request. Somebody sent me a friend request. Can't hear you. Somebody sent me a friend request. Hold on. Yeah, we can hop on Fortnite. I was just playing Fortnite, and then I had got him. Where is this kid at? This little bot. He's playing 2K. That's the person I was talking about.
It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Glendale.
Yeah. I just clapped 9-0, bro. 82-27. Our stream. I'm gonna end it. Make sure y'all stay safe during the coronavirus.